Okay, at this point I am going to insert a couple of edge loops. Definitely we need to add some more information here. So I'm going to insert an edge loop going in that direction and an edge loop going in that direction. And that of course gives me an arm that is very square-like. So I'm going to grab those edges that give me that square. I'm going to try to bring them in. So I'm going to scale them in Z and in Y so that I get a little bit more round shape. And of course, just matter of this is just fine-tuning the shape itself to try to match what the other arm is doing or the shoulder is doing. Basically, something like this. I also need to push in the part where the inside of the elbow will be, but when I push in there, she loses some definition. So I actually want, before I push in that one, I'm going to insert a couple edge loops, one before the elbow. Let's see if I can do it on there. One right before the elbow, and then one right after the elbow. Let's see if I can get three of those. Let's look at it in mode 1. That way, here's the elbow. I'm going to grab this one, and then I'm going to just move it closer there and see if that matches my placement of the elbow in the front view. Roughly, she has thinner arms, so actually should do a little bit of correction. Bring these guys down a little bit so that it matches my drawing. I'm going to bring this back a tiny bit. Okay, that's much better. This one's going to bring down a little bit so that I can try to keep my shape there. Okay, so let me go there. Now I have a better chance to push in some of these guys. I just push in a little bit this guy. I actually think I'm going to need to add another one there just to keep this muscle out and this a little bit flatter there. So let me do that. I'm going to just grab another insert edge loop tool and get one in the middle there. And probably one in the middle here. I will need another one down there for a minute later. But let me try to grab all this. That way I can push them in that way. So I'm thinking of that flatter area that we all have in the arm there. So I was just looking at my arm here. So I'm going to try to grab these ones right there for a little bit. Not too bad. She's just doing a decent there. I'm going to add another edge loop right there so she has a little bit more of a closer shape there. Now the elbow is going to come right here in this vertex here, and I'm going to grab this edge. I'm just going to rotate it a little bit like this and like that. That way, not that one, do the whole loop, and just that way guarantee that this deformation here feels a bit better. And I'm going to just do the diamond shape there. That gives me enough information for that elbow to poke out and if needed have a good chance of even if I needed to extrude it a tiny bit. Let me try extruding it once. Oh, I had too many selected. I had a dot selected, that's why. Do it one more time. Okay, when I move to the move tool, push it out a tiny bit, scale it out a little bit. That way I have a pointier elbow and I can just go back and then do the sculpting, little relaxing. Tool must be giant now, so I'm going to say 0.5 and this will be probably 20. There we go. So a little bit better chance to soften that up. All right. Um, so that's pretty much the shape I want. If I wanted to give her some more muscle, I would probably will have to think of ways to push some of that. For example, if I wanted to do some of her biceps of tricep here, I would try to get, or even the forearm. I'm not going to do it. She's not really the character that needs it. But if I wanted, I could grab these guys and I could just extrude those out, just the same way I did it with Sizzle. So extrude those out and bring them up, and then scale them down, so that I can start doing some sculpting to generate the muscle a little bit better and softer. I'm going to undo that because I'm not going to leave that muscle there for Sylvia. I don't think she needs it. But actually went too far with it. So you grabbed it there. You'll get sort of like a muscle that again you would generate a little bit of a pull up there that you could kind of animate and rotate. As I said, I'm not going to keep it because I think, at least in my case, in my character, she can get by enough with this. And I probably will smooth the geometry a bit more just to comply with the number of edges that the shoulder has comparison to this. Right now, I'm at the double. So this one has 8, this one has 16. So I probably will be fine if I just smooth this one, and I'll comply with a 16 by 16, and I'll be able to just match those. I won't do it yet, just keep it simple for now. Delete the history on this object. And then just incremental save. And we're good with that.